Okay, so we're going to be looking at a very powerful prototype for the array called push. Push is very, very powerful. What push literally does is it takes an array and it simply pushes on an argument on the very last element. So very, very powerful when you want to add things to the array. So we're just going to do a quick example. Once again, I'm going to run it through Node so I don't have to go through the Google. So I'm going to minify this so all my logic will happen here within this caret. And so I'm going to do var array equals, and I'm just going to make it simple. I'm going to do 2 and 3. That's our array. Let's say we want to add 4 on this. Now obviously, it's really redundant because we could just come here and add 4. But let's say that there is some type of logic that we're doing here, like for example an if statement, where if a certain parameter is in there, so we can say, let's say hypothetically we had an array, a variable called num guests, so the number of guests. Let's say whatever this is, that's how many we want to put on there. Let's say there's 3 right now. But now we come down here and through some logic a 4th guest has been added. So what we can do is we can do num guest if num guest equals 4. End of if statement. Once again, my convention, don't have to do it. We're going to then take the array and then we're going to push on the 4th. And that's literally all that's taken here. That's really all that's happening. So it's a very simple but yet powerful one. So we can then console log out the array to see what it looks like afterwards. So node and what did I call this? Oh, push. Nope. Oh, I'm not in the right file. That would be a big part of the story. Let's see where we're at. Pseudo help guides in class subjects. That's where we need to go. Hey, look, you're getting some terminal points. Let's see if I'm in the right spot now. I am not. And now I should be in the right spot. I am. Yay. Sorry about that. So we're going to push, run this. And then you can simply see that we've added 4 on the end here. But just by doing this push right here. So, once again, it's redundant based on what we're doing here. But say that you had logic based on what we did here. And you wanted to change it on the fly. So now, once again, we can do strings. So we have this, right? And if we console log this out, I'm actually going to run clear on here, so we clear that out, and then we're just going to run this again. So there's our thing. And now let's say hypothetically we wanted to add a new one on there. And let's say we wanted to push goodbye. Actually, let's do hello. We want to push hello. And then we'd console log this out to see what changes were made. And look at that, we've done that. And now we can even take a step farther here and we could add more. Whoops. We can add more. So you can add as many, you can go to the nth on this. So we can add anything like this that we want. What's really fun to do is to take an array. Let's just take an array. And then what we can do is just make a sexy for loop here. And this is pretty arbitrary. You can go as long as we want. Let's just go to 10 right now. And we'll move through there. And we'll just do this. Array push and we'll push I in there, and then take a look at this. This is kind of cool. Sometimes I use this when I need an array of long numbers and stuff like this. So you cancel it out, log it out, and you see you have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And look, we can even make this even more fun. We can go to 100. Look at that. So now we got 100 right on there by just using this push function. Very handy little thing. And once again, going to MDN's website and looking it up there can tell you more things you can do with push. But right now, this is just a preliminary way of handling push and how to add things onto an array. Thank you.